What if I told you there's a crisis in India so immense it puts 600 million lives at risk and threatens to destabilize a $3 trillion economy? This isn't some far off dystopian movie, it's happening right now. India has 18% of all the people on earth, but only 4% of the world's fresh water. The math just doesn't add up. But inside this emergency is an opportunity that could define the next decade of investing. While everyone else is chasing the latest tech fad, a few key companies are quietly building the solutions to this national crisis. In this video, I'm going to show you the specific Indian water stocks that are set to capture a piece of this essential market and could potentially deliver 10x returns. To really get the opportunity, you have to understand the sheer scale of the problem. This isn't just about a bad monsoon. We are talking about a deep structural crisis. According to a landmark Niti Aayog report, nearly 600 million Indians face high to extreme water stress. Let that sink in. That's almost half the country. The same report estimated that about 2 lakh people die every year because they don't have access to safe water. India's economic engine runs on water, and that engine is sputtering. Groundwater, which is the lifeline for almost 85% of rural India, is being pumped out faster than nature can put it back. Our biggest cities are on the front lines. Bengaluru, once celebrated as the city of lakes, now sees many of its water bodies too polluted for use. Chennai famously hit day zero back in 2019 when its main reservoirs went completely dry. This isn't a future risk, it's a present danger. And the water we do have, it's often toxic. Over 70% of our surface water is considered unfit for consumption, and groundwater across the country is laced with arsenic, fluoride, and even uranium. Facing this reality, the Indian government has been forced into action. It launched the massive Jal Jeevan mission, which has been extended into a second phase, JJM 2.0, set to run until 2028. The goal is simple and massive: get a working tap water connection to every single rural home. And they're making progress. Since 2019, the government has helped deliver over 12.6 crore new tap water connections, pushing rural coverage from a dismal 16.7% to nearly 82% as of early 2026. This has opened the floodgates for spending. The combined central government budget for this mission, across both phases, runs into several lakh crores, creating a non negotiable national priority level of investment. And all that capital is flowing directly to a very specific kind of company. So, who is going to solve this? It's not the government, not alone anyway. The answer lies in a niche sector most investors are completely ignoring: water treatment and infrastructure. This is the classic picks and shovels play. When there's a gold rush, you can bet on the miners, or you can sell them the picks and shovels they absolutely need to do their work. The Indian water and wastewater treatment market is already a multi-billion-dollar industry, and it's projected to grow at over 10% a year. This isn't speculative growth, it's growth driven by pure necessity. The government's focus with Jal Jeevan Mission 2.0 has shifted beyond just laying pipes. Now it's about sustainable service delivery, which means more demand for high tech solutions in water treatment, desalination, wastewater recycling, and smart water management. Companies that can build massive desalination plants, manage complex citywide water grids, or provide industries with zero liquid discharge solutions are no longer just contractors. They are becoming essential partners in India's survival and growth story. This is where we as investors can find the potential multi-baggers of the next decade. Alright, let's get to the names. I've zeroed in on three Indian companies that I believe are perfectly positioned to dominate this space. Stock number 1, the pure play leader, VA Tech Wabag. If one company is synonymous with water in India, it's VA Tech Wabag. This isn't some huge conglomerate with a tiny water division. This is a pure play water technology multinational. Water is all they do. The water crisis angle. Wabag is right at the heart of solving India's urban water problems, especially in the high margin world of desalination. They are the lead contractor for the massive 400 MLD Perur desalination plant in Chennai. As of February 2026, the project was over 60% complete, with commissioning expected by March 2027. Once finished, this will be Southeast Asia's largest desalination plant, and Wabag won't just walk away. They will operate and maintain it for 20 years, locking in decades of recurring revenue. Why it could 10x? The most powerful number for Wabag is its order book. As of March 2026, the company's order book stood at a staggering 16,300 crore. This gives them incredible revenue visibility for the next 3 to 4 years. It's not speculation, it's a pipeline of confirmed work. And they're not stopping there. They just won another mega contract worth around 1000 crore rupees, also in Chennai, to build a smart city-wide water grid. They are also pushing into future-facing sectors like providing ultra-pure water for green hydrogen and semiconductor manufacturing. With a dominant market position and a direct line into solving a national emergency, VA Tech Wabag is the clear leader of the pack. Stock number 2. The Industrial Specialist. Ion Exchange India Limited. Our second pick, Ion Exchange, is another veteran in the space with over 5 decades of history. While they also work on municipal projects, their real superpower is providing water and environmental solutions for industries. The water crisis angle. As water gets scarcer and pollution laws get tougher, industries are being forced to clean up their act. This is where Ion Exchange thrives. They are a leader in providing zero liquid discharge or ZLD solutions, which help heavy industries recycle every single drop of water, a crucial requirement to stay in business. With the Make in India initiative driving industrial growth, the demand for these services is locked in. Why it could 10x? Ion Exchange has a rock solid reputation and a diversified business, but their global competitiveness is really starting to show. In February 2026, the company's subsidiary in Oman secured a major 20-year contract worth an aggregate of roughly 1730 rupees crore rupees, demonstrating their ability to win big on the world stage. On top of that, the company recently had a major legal case dismissed, removing a huge financial uncertainty from its books and allowing management to focus entirely on growth. As industries all over India face a choice, invest in water treatment or risk shutting down, Ion Exchange is set to be a primary beneficiary. Now, before I give you my third and final stock, if you're getting value from this analysis, do me a favor and hit that subscribe button. We go deep on these kinds of overlooked opportunities every single week, and you don't want to miss the next one. Stock number 3. The Diversified Powerhouse, Thermax Limited. My third pick is Thermax, a well-known giant in the Indian capital goods sector. You probably know them for their boilers, but their water and waste solutions business is the high-growth secret weapon in their portfolio. The water crisis angle. Thermax is smartly targeting the industrial and commercial sectors, offering everything from reverse osmosis plants to ZLD systems. They are avoiding the lower margin government projects to focus on where the real money is. As a clear signal of their intent, the company opened a new state-of-the-art manufacturing facility in Pune in 2024, dedicated entirely to its water business. This isn't just an expansion, it's a strategic doubling down on the water megatrend. Why it could 10x? While the water division is currently a smaller part of Thermax's overall business, it's one of its fastest growing segments. The company's industrial products segment, which houses the water business, has shown very strong growth in recent years. For investors, Thermax offers the best of both worlds. You get exposure to the explosive water theme, but with the safety and stability of a large, diversified engineering company with a healthy balance sheet. As their water division continues to grow and scale up, the market could start assigning a much higher valuation to it, which could lead to a significant re-rating of the entire stock. It's a more conservative but still very powerful way to play this trend. Now, no investment is a sure thing, so let's be real about the risks. These companies work in the infrastructure space. That means they can face delays in getting projects off the ground, unexpected cost increases, and changes in government policy. Competition for big contracts is always fierce, which can sometimes squeeze profit margins. So you can't just invest in the story, you have to watch the execution. Keep an eye on their order books, check if projects are being finished on time, and make sure they're maintaining healthy profits. This is a long term game, not a get rich quick scheme. India's water crisis is one of the biggest challenges the country will face this century. It's a massive problem that will require an incredible amount of capital to fix. But inside that problem is a powerful and clear investment idea. The government's hand is forced, the money is flowing, and companies like VA Tech Wabag, Ion Exchange, and Thermax are on the front lines, building the essential infrastructure that will secure India's water future. They aren't just selling a service, they are solving a fundamental crisis. For investors who can see the opportunity today, these companies might not just be helping solve a crisis, they could be delivering the kind of returns that only come around once in a generation. What do you think about this theme? Do you own any of these stocks, or are there other water companies on your radar? Drop a comment below and let me know. And if you enjoyed this deep dive, make sure to share this video with a fellow investor. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.